Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Shadows over Salem, a Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition chronicle set in Lynn, Massachusetts. For Lagniappe Gaming, I am your storyteller, Michael Walsh, and allow me to give the players a opportunity to introduce themselves.
Hey everybody, I am Lou, and I play Rolando Galvez, Hecata, and his pronouns are he, him.
Hey, I am Sarah. I will be playing Alex. They are Gangrel. She goes by she, her.
Hi, I'm James the Lorebot. I will be playing Sasha Lupin. He is a SETI, and his pronouns are he, him.
Alrighty, so let's start off with a recap. Can anybody tell me what happened last game so we can share it with our audience?
We did some running.
You can do it as a team,
driving.
it's okay.
Some of us ran.
Some of us ran way better than everybody else.
Well, we took a visit to the local cemetery to meet up with somebody who turned out not to be there. He did leave us a device that we brought back with us. That device was a laptop. And we were immediately surrounded by spirits and ghouls that probably would have taken us out had we not been smart and ran. We drove away, but even though we were driving, we still suffered some hurts. And luckily, we did get away. And we are currently back at Rolando's the Morningstar House of Curiosities. So, and we're decompressing.
Some of us ate a steering wheel to save one of their human companions.
This is very true.
Yeah. And we got some very unfortunate news.
And what kind of news would that be?
We are burned.
Apparently, our friend is dead.
For all intents and purposes, that's what we're assuming. Yeah,
that's how it seems.
At least that's what we've been told.
He left us a message saying that if you're seeing this, I'm no longer alive.
Yeah, and you know, then there's the fun of who probably killed them, and you know, it's fine. We're not screwed. This is fine.
Yeah,
it's very true.
And now we have to meet up with somebody else that we don't know.
Well, you two are injured as all hell.
I am slightly injured.
One is okay. Oh no, you're, for all intents and purposes, even though you're kindred, you're pretty fucked up.
I got to two superficial. Well, I mean,
you got to 4.
You know.
You got to 4. You were at 6. You only healed 2.
Yeah. Because last time I was confused because you were like, roll a rouse check to heal 2 superficial. I'm like, I'm not that generation.
You asked me.
I'm not gonna argue with it.
If you could heal up to 2, so I told you could roll an extra.
So I allowed it. Okay, I get you. No,
Superficials, you can just keep rolling.
There's always a chance. I will always allow you to have a chance to up your hunger. I am never gonna stop you from doing that shit.
It's fine.
Yeah. Housekeeping, then sleeping arrangements, then healing. So, rouse checks. Let's all do.
We do
3 rouse checks for the start of the new evening.
Oh, I am golden.
What are you at?
I'm at 2. I'm still at 2 hunger because I got a hungy point from. Yeah.
A hungy point.
Yeah.
Is
I got a hungy point.
Could it be merch?
I mean, if we make it, I'm here for it. I'm here to always do.
You never
Do you understand
know.
at this point, I think the count is now 3 potential shirts
Hey.
that I have helped inspire.
If they're going to pay out and help the channel, by all means.
Yeah, again, I am good with being the merch whore.
Ooh. Alexis.
Yes, I go up 2 more, so I am at hunger 3 this evening.
Oh, wow.
This is gonna be fun. Rolando.
Oh, for sure.
Rolando got 2 10s and an 8.
Yeah.
So you're golden. What were
I
you
am.
at the previous evening?
I was still at 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He has not killed anyone.
He hasn't killed anyone.
Ah.
Or 2 people
Yeah.
that sustain damage. Would you
Yep.
like to heal?
Yes.
I would heal.
Or would you like to hold off and attempt to feed later in order to heal?
Do you heal during the feeding process?
You can lower your hunger and then heal later. So it gives you better opportunities.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Rolando
giving you
would,
the option at the start of the evening if you want to attempt it now or attempt it later.
Rolando likes to prepare, so he'd rather feel his best when he leaves. So he's gonna heal up now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rolando is currently at 2.
2. That would have played out differently had I gone up from the round.
Yep.
I would have played
Yeah, I
out
think I'm gonna do the
differently
same
if
thing.
Sasha did not jump over your lap and fucking, contort his way in between the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Saved Richard.
Yes.
I'm grateful. How is Richard?
Richard is currently PTFO. We will get to Richard.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
And no, Sasha would also like to heal, so if I need to make that roll.
Anybody who's healing needs to make rolls. You can do it many times as you want, but let me know if you fuck up.
Okay. All right. Good.
Man.
Good. Yes. Okay. Got my 3.
So you are down to 1.
Going up 2 hunger.
And then Rolando goes up to 2 hunger.
Oh wait, yeah, I'll at least try to clear that last one.
Look at you.
8.
Yahtzee.
Surprisingly.
Okay.
I'm a little bit scared because these are my hungy dice and they've been rolling 10s. So
you have plenty to
that's
go
probably
through
how
this
I destroyed
evening.
It's probably how I destroyed a cemetery.
We were just about to get to that. Thank you for bringing that up. Start of the next evening. What is everybody's sleeping arrangements?
Well, Rolando has his room downstairs. He has a guest room downstairs as well. They can share the bed if they wanted to, or you could sleep upstairs. There's the chaise lounge, so you can make yourself, comfortable wherever you need to.
Does the guest room have a closet?
A closet?
Yeah.
It's actually kind of a closet. I just turned it into a bedroom. It's very small, but the bed is comfortable.
Yeah, no, Alex is just like, if there's a closet that I can cram myself into, I'm fine.
You want to sleep in a closet?
Yeah.
So, like, standing up?
Have you never slept against a wall?
No.
No, I have not.
Y'all are spoiled.
All while he Jeff Goldblum poses on the guest bed, like patting. Just
Rolando, we do
This
not
is-
need to give that one any more ideas than he already comes up with, so I'm gonna take the closet. Thank you.
You consider sleeping horizontally a luxury. That's what you're telling me.
Depending on the situation, yeah.
Okay. Well,
there's enough room.
If you would like to feel cramped, even more cramped, you could sleep under the bed. Just saying.
Appreciate
Ooh,
that.
my little monster under the bed.
Alex just goes to a pantry or a closet.
Oh my.
Oh no.
I mean,
If
we
it
have
is
the
all right,
utility closet.
she's gonna use one of those like add-a-lock things in the doorknob to like lock it herself from the
Yeah.
inside.
Oh
Like,
my god. It's really that bad?
She is definitely afraid Sasha's just gonna be out just like, come on.
it's almost like somebody has really deep-seated trust issues.
That makes sense.
Oh wow, he's not gonna. He's not. He's just like, well, ma'am, she said no.
Yeah, I don't care. Lock.
Yep. He didn't follow you in. He's Jeff Goldblum posing, and she's like, no, she left. Okay. Good
Yeah.
For me.
Regardless, that's what's happening.
Hey, well, suit yourself.
That is what's happening.
Okay.
Start of our next evening. You all wake up, healed as you may, refreshed. Sun goes down about 7:45, 7:50 in the evening. You can still hear foot traffic outside as springtime is upon us, and it's starting to become semi-tourist season. So people are close enough to the boardwalk that they're either wandering off or attempting to park 2 or 3 blocks out so they don't have to pay for parking, and they'll easily walk in. Rolando's shop is close enough to the boardwalk. It doesn't have to be as tacky to be right on the boardwalk, but far enough off. It's got that speakeasy type of feel that it's advertised, but it helps if you know somebody to show you the way to get over there. What is everybody doing as they rouse awake for this evening?
Rolando usually takes care of himself in a very methodical manner. He'll brush his hair for a while. He'll make sure that that he's looking good. He'll make sure that his nails are trimmed, and he does a lot of primping and preening before he really leaves his bedroom. But once he does, it's all about getting the shop ready. And so it's very business oriented. Like, okay, these are the things that need to be just right before we open the doors. So that's usually what he's doing. But he will knock on the closet door for Alexis just to see if she's okay.
I'm fine. Just smash cut to the other side of the closet door where Alex is using like this little drugstore compact to like just fix whatever smudgy makeup that she has on for the evening. And it's like, just give me a second, God.
All the time you want. You know that there's a bathroom with a mirror and a
fine.
sink and a vanity.
Fine.
You don't have to do it in the closet.
Rolando?
I feel like there's commentary in this that you're trying to add. Just give me a minute. I'll be
Rolando,
fine.
can you give me a
Just Healy's on past. Maybe she likes doing it in the closet.
intelligence or wits and occult?
Intelligence or wits.
Or wits.
Okay.
Because it's going to produce 2 separate answers. Just tell me which you roll.
All right. Looks like 4 successes.
Which did you roll?
I rolled wits.
Okay. Something suddenly clicks in your head. Why doesn't she want to look in a mirror?
I'm not sure that she doesn't want to look in a mirror.
she didn't. I'm gonna leave it as is.
Hmm?
That thought just suddenly pops in your head.
Okay.
Rolando, can I just have like 3 minutes before I have to come out and deal with the nonsense that we have to deal with, please?
You can take all the time you need.
Thank you.
I'm not rushing you out. And if you need anything, just let me know. I can bring something to you. Maybe a handheld mirror, maybe a hair dryer. I don't know what you do. Maybe some black nail polish. What exactly you need?
Hey, I'm good. I'm a
Charcoal?
grown
Charcoal?
lady. I have what I need. I'll be fine. It's okay.
And he will swing by. Well, the second bedroom was right next to his room, so he just he also taps on the door there.
Yeah, Sasha's just waking up and just doing a gear check, checking all supplies and everything. It's just like, it's good to open.
Okay. Do you also need anything? I can bring something to you. Yeah.
I mean, my preferred food source is alive and of a particular nature. No, I'm good. I just checking my stuff. I don't mind. Like, you can open the door.
Okay. Batteries? You need any batteries? Perhaps? Maybe.
No. I am checking that myself. Just making sure the wheels are in the right places.
He won't open the door though. He just
Yeah.
he leaves you to you. And then he heads up, goes upstairs, and makes sure that he is making sure that the door is still closed, and that and how Richard is doing.
So, Richard is still out cold upstairs. Philip is in the kitchen.
Oh.
Making breakfast.
Damn, I was so distracted by the two visiting. So he comes up behind Philip, and he puts his arms around him, and he just buries his face in his neck, and he's just smelling him, and he's like, oh, you take such good care of me.
I saw you had guests, and I didn't want to interrupt, so I went upstairs onto the other chase. Richard seemed out cold, so obviously you two had some type of adventure last night.
Yeah, you can call it that. He took quite a hit to the head while we were driving, trying to get away from some hooligans.
He goes to pull his arms, your arms, from around him, and he turns around and he's facing you now. Is he okay?
I think he'll be fine. He might have just hit his head pretty hard.
Hooligans? What happened last night?
Well, my visitors and I went to the cemetery to meet up with someone, and we were chased out by some vandals that were, probably up to no good at the cemetery.
I am so relieved. And he goes over to the kitchen counter. He picks up the newspaper and he brings it over to you. I read this, and after hearing that and your explanation, I am so relieved everybody's okay. And he hands it to you. And on the second page, a big expose about how the Lynn Police Department is investigating high amounts of damage at Pine Grove's cemetery. Rolando, I need you to make me a frenzy check.
Oh, snap.
Because this goes against one of your convictions.
Yes. Sure.
So
Okay,
please roll me 3
Yeah.
willpower. And tell me what you
Okay.
get. Do not include a blood die.
Do not. Okay. I'm gonna roll in here because I've been rolling good on this side. Oh, I keep rolling really good. 3 successes: a 10, a 9, and a 7.
Your fists ball up extremely tightly. If you had blood coursing through your hands, they would be stone white right now, beyond your paleness. You know every headstone, every piece of mausoleum, everything that was kicked over, chipped, and broken, and pictures of very large tree branches smashing items that were placed on top of them by family members. You're doing everything you possibly can at this very moment to keep from screaming at the top of your lungs. But you do maintain your composure at this very moment.
Just through gritted teeth, he's damn wolf. Well, we can. No, we can't do anything about it tonight. But I will look into this more tomorrow.
I just want to make sure that you're safe. And Philip reaches up and holds the side of your face. Please don't do anything that's gonna put you into danger.
No danger. My friends and I were just taken by surprise this one. We'll be more careful.
And obviously, stay away from the police. I don't want to have to move us again.
I know.
It'll be okay. And
We'll be okay.
pats the side of your face, turns around, continues making breakfast. I don't know how you and your friends roll, if it's the same type of diet you have, but they're more than welcome. I have plenty up here. I was attempting to cook for Richard until you told me he got banged up, so now I'm going to have to make him something else to actually wake him up.
Yeah, we'll fend for ourselves tonight. I don't know if they would be interested in what you're making. What's he making?
Bacon, eggs, ham, hash browns.
So, quite the feast. Just set it aside, and whatever you don't eat, Richard will probably take part of. And if you put anything in a tortilla, Katie will eat it. So just make sure you leave some for her.
That's fine. All right. Be safe. Do your thing. You don't have any appointments tonight, so you should be okay.
It's good to hear. Good and bad.
Yeah.
Okay, querido. I have to take care of things.
It's all good.
And he spins on his heel and heads on out. And if he had something to wipe off his brow, he would. But he does not. So.
You're telling me he does not have a tiny handkerchief in some pocket?
Oh, no, that. But there's nothing to wipe away. And, he has powdered himself a little bit, so.
While this
He
is going
adds
on,
he adds a little blush to himself, just so he doesn't have to do it the other way.
while that conversation's going on upstairs, what's going on downstairs?
Well, yeah, Alex will finish up there trying to look somewhat put together in the closet, and probably would spend a minute or two just kind of sitting with heightened senses just to kind of be like, all right, how many people are in the shop? What's going on? Just
Roll it up.
get an idea of what the... So would I have caught any of that conversation?
Roll me. I will give you the same option, and there'll be two separate answers based off of what you pick: intelligence or wits, and awareness, and add your heightened senses aspects.
Perfect. Let's see here.
Just tell me which you roll.
I have 3 successes.
For intelligence or wits?
Wits.
Wits, you are used to being in hidden spots, spying on people in a professional sense and for a personal safety sense. You're in a strange place. It's not that you haven't been here before, you haven't slept here before. So waking up here is a little foreign to you. You automatically go for the first voices you hear, and you pretty much heard all of that conversation because it's almost right upstairs.
All right, cool. Yeah, no judgments on that. Alex is gonna finish up just like chucking on some mascara over. Basically, is just patchworking whatever makeup they had on the previous nights, just to be like, yeah, I did this on purpose. And it's gonna
Full raccooning.
unlock themselves from the closet and then proceed to head towards where she heard the voices, just to be like, yeah, no, I accepted, I am a guest.
So
And I'm just gonna play it off as
you
like,
would open
hi.
the closet door and either go left towards the guest bedroom or right to the stairwell. The voices you
I'm going
heard
right to
were
the stairwell. I'm-
straight above you.
Yeah, I'm not going to that guest bedroom.
Okay.
That's just gonna result in me having conflict. So
Sasha, you hear the door next door open. What are you doing?
Sasha's actually waiting a few minutes, and then he's gonna open up the door and be like, no, I did this on purpose.
Okay.
Well, yeah, he's just getting all the gear in line, getting everything, just clicking on a playlist, and then he's just gonna be like, okay, now it is not harassment. Open door, then follow downstairs.
Upstairs.
He's towing the line.
Rolando, your two guests ascend the staircase.
So
Oh, glad you could join us.
yeah.
And, you
well,
look good. Did you sleep well?
I always look fabulous.
You hear Sasha's voice. I need you to make another frenzy check.
Rolando has to.
Mhm.
What the hell?
oh no, our friend is spicy. No.
Because it is the first time that you are physically encountering him since the...
Last night.
Damage.
Oh no. The news that you just received.
Oh,
Because it's not like Sasha got in the car and he was like, by the way, I destroyed so much.
oh.
I've done so much property damage.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Would Rolando assume that it was Sasha?
When you said run and turned, you and Sasha took the same path. You and Sasha entered the same vehicle. You and Sasha exited together.
Yes.
So anything you would have heard behind you was him.
I mean, we were in the throes of running. Anything
You were.
that happened on the way was not what I would consider intentional.
You're just edging the rage now.
All right. How many willpower? 3 again?
Here you go.
3 again. No blood, right? So.
No blood.
Yeah, this time only a single success.
You're not happy with him right now. That inner voice in the back of your head starts to creep up on you. Why would you let him desecrate all of those souls, all of those family members that came there to pay their respects, and now generations will have to come back and rebuild from one night of recklessness? How could you let this happen?
Talk to him.
Clearly, a voice of your sire.
That's great. I will talk to him. So, Philip is making breakfast. I'm assuming you will not partake.
I would love to if I could.
Yeah.
Philip calls out, "Are you sure they're not hungry?" And you hear stuff cooking in the frying pan, a couple things rattling around in the kitchen.
They're not hungry, love. We're gonna be leaving soon. And
Could I get a coffee to go?
Sure, absolutely. And you hear
Sure.
cabinets opening. They have takeout cups that have the company logo on them.
Oh, thank you, honey. I'm not really hungry like first thing when you wake up, but I'm
Oh
gonna
no, it's
need
fine, it's fine.
caffeine.
It'll just take a couple of minutes. Have a seat, have a seat.
No, thank you.
You
So,
can just put the water in one of those to-go cups, and I can just walk around with your brand. I'm fine with that as well.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Pulls out a second
I mean,
cup.
it's tourist season. Yeah, I was about to say, it's tourist season. I understand. Like, I have no problem.
Right.
I am not first wakey morning person either.
That's okay. So,
Rolando will, head into the kitchen real quick, and he grabs up that, that paper, and he just kind of folds it up, and he just like tucks it into a pocket. It's the local rag, right? It's just like the local
Yeah.
town paper, so it's
Yeah.
like a little guy. Yeah.
So, is your friend up?
Richard?
Mm-hmm.
No, he has not waken up yet, which is concerning because maybe he has a concussion. You're not supposed to sleep, right?
I
Should
don't
we wake him up purposefully?
think that's a thing anymore.
Like it's too late, you're saying?
Oh, no. Like, people can sleep with concussions, I think, now.
To the best of my knowledge, if it was a problem, it's already past the point of it, like,
Mattering.
Would anybody like
Is-
to make a medical check?
You know what? Sure.
Oh yes, with my 0 dots? No. 0 dots and 2 hunger? No, thank you.
A
You know
medicine
what?
check? I'll
Why
do
the fuck
it.
not?
I mean, I could do a medicine.
2 successes.
2 successes. Would you
Was
care
it a
to
medicine
roll?
check, you said?
Yep.
Yeah, I did into medicine.
It would be intelligence
Oh.
and medicine.
2 successes.
A twofer.
I think I saw a Google article.
It is kind of a thing. You're not really supposed to sleep the first 3 hours after, depending on severity of impact.
Well, that's for shit now because he was knocked out. So,
Yeah.
were we supposed to wake him?
Rolando, do we need to do like something? I don't know. I don't do any of this, and she just kind of gestures to like the entirety of his shop. just like, I don't know.
So you're
Philip
saying,
comes in holding
do I?
2 cups and puts them in front of Alex and Sasha. Enjoy.
Oh, thank you so much,
Just
honey. It's very
takes the
sweet.
cup. Thank you very much, and also points to Alex and goes, "Ditto."
Hey, most of the products that I sell don't have any alcohol in them, so I couldn't even use anything as like a smelling salt. Maybe. And he walks over to one of the shelves, and he's just like looking, and he's just like, "Well, maybe this will do. It's very strong rose scent. Maybe
I
it's concentrated.
think I
It's
can
an
use-
essential oil, so maybe."
I think I can use a speciality now. I have chemistry speciality and science.
Oh my god.
How
If
would
you
you
show
like
me
to do
your
this?
stuff- I would say int and chemistry. I'm gonna try and see if there's like something I can put together in his house with the chemicals and stuff that he's got around. He's got sage and I assume herbs and stuff around here.
Well, we have smudge sticks. We have incense. We have, essential oils. Some of the candles themselves have essential oils, but it's not really anything medicinal.
I mean, I usually wake people up by throwing cold water on them, but
Oh, I do make my own. I do make my own hand sanitizer. It has some alcohol in it, not a lot, but it's mostly
it up,
thieves oil.
Sasha.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna roll it because I was like, the player does not have a huge chemistry background. The character
already looked it up.
has.
int and
Oh.
science with chemistry. Oh god. This isn't terrifying.
You'll either wake him up or kill him.
how are you? How are you going to administer this?
I'm just gonna make it first. I'm not going to like that. That's how you make bath salts. No, I'm not just going to like
Yes.
make a thing and then be like application.
Tell me what you got.
So you're
application.
just-
No. Yeah, I got 3.
Okay.
You're just trying to make something to like
Yep.
just a strong odor of some sort to wake them up.
Yeah, like a smelling
Potentially,
salt.
yeah.
Sasha stands
Hey.
up, heads into the kitchen, starts searching through certain spices, goes under the sink, checks for certain chemicals.
We have
Pulls out a
everything
little
that
bit
I
of
use
salt.
in my place is organic and natural. I don't use bleach, no ammonia. Sorry, but
Pulls out a little bit of
it's,
salt.
Sasha also has base chemicals in his kit, so like he probably has the stuff that you don't have in your household.
Sasha runs to your ceremony room that has your crystal ball and curtains and whole 9 yards. It comes back with arms full of essential oils. Spreads them out on the kitchen table. Pulls out a bowl. Starts smelling each, and then takes a paper towel. Pulls it out. It tips it in to a specific one, adding salt, puts 6 to 8 drops in a bowl. Finds the backside of a wooden spoon. Starts to crush it in together. And then finds a rag. And continues mixing it as he takes a rag and throws it over his shoulder. Let's go find Richard.
Yep. Let's go do this.
Richard is laying in one of the waiting lounges.
Still out cold.
Still out cold. I do like kneel down and take his shoes off. Like poor Richard slept in his shoes all night. This is terrible. I'm a terrible, terrible employer.
He's fine.
Did we or did we not run from certain things last night? Leaving the man's shoes on is not the worst thing in the world.
Yes, and I could explain to him why he slept all night and why he has a knot on his forehead.
Yeah. Well, let's get do this.
I'll be back.
How do you
He goes
apply
to the-
this?
He goes to the kitchen real quick and grabs like a couple of ice cubes and puts them in a rag. Like, oops.
I would assume lightly under the nose is the correct application for this DIY smelling
You tell
salt.
me how you do it. I'm not there.
Mhm.
Oh,
You rolled a
least I would
3. I'm
assume-
giving you the extent of a 3, and we're going to see if it works.
ah, okay, yeah. I would assume lightly hold the rag under his nose, not like cover anything, just a little bit.
You lightly hold it under. After a couple of minutes, his eyelids do bulge open, and then he sees you, and he starts to bug out. So he actually falls
Get-
off the chase. He starts to
Oh.
push himself. No, 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 no. Knocks to an end table. A fucking lamp starts going.
Yeah.
He's not in a
Alex
good
is just gonna
place.
like run over to like grab the lamp. Just
Don't
like,
get
No, 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 no.
Richard.
No,
And-
no, no.
Rolando
no,
hears this and comes
no,
sliding
no.
back into the
no.
room. Richard, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Honey.
It's fine. It's fine. He's here to help. He's here to help. I am glad to see that whatever he did worked, because you were asleep for quite some time.
Your car. You crashed your car.
Yes. Well,
Is everyone okay?
we're okay. And we're
The last
glad
thing
to
I
see
saw
that you are also okay.
Was him. And then I just woke up.
Yes. And
Yeah.
That was close to 10 hours ago. So
What? I've been out for 10 hours.
you've been asleep for 10 hours.
And I don't have any injuries
more.
on me.
Well, you've
He
got
reaches under his shirt. I don't even have a seatbelt burn on me. How is that possible?
because of that idiot, Alex says, pointing to Sasha.
He let's say he threw himself in front of the bullet, as it were, and
Uh-huh.
you did hit your head on the steering wheel. So
I may be tiny, but I am very sturdy.
How did you
Looks
survive
directly
that?
at Alex.
How did you survive
Pointedly
that?
ignoring him.
Like, he gets up and he actually starts approaching Sasha, like, not seeing anything really out of place. How
Rolando walks
how
up
did you
and,
do
and
that?
puts the compress on his head.
and
he'll hold it there for
Yeah, it's like,
no, no.
if I think I've got. I
Just hold,
think-
Richard, hold that there.
Oh, that hurt. That hurt.
Sasha, don't you have a couple of bruised ribs? Or
You didn't have to
am
remind me.
Yeah,
that
I was about to say,
there. Ooh.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Mm.
my ribs are quite bruised, sir. And also,
The accident was not as bad as you think. You hit your head quite hard though when we stopped, so
Yeah, I noticed
you
that
may
now.
not be. Yeah, that is why you may think it is worse than it
Mm.
actually is. You know, cognitive functions not as great when one sustains large head injury.
What time is it?
7, almost 8.
He turns, looks at Rolando. Your insurance covers this, right?
Yeah, of course.
I
Even
probably
the
should
car
go to
insurance
urgent
will.
care.
Yeah.
I think I should probably get scanned.
I would, if you feel you must, then of course, yes. You are an employee. I do provide those benefits to you, so
Okay.
use them. Yeah, of course.
If you don't
Do you have
mind.
somebody to drive you?
Yeah, I was about to say, just leans into just Rolando and go, I think this is the moment where you offer to have someone take your employee
Well,
with potential head injury to
I can call
urgent care.
Katie. It's okay.
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 But
If that is whatever you are more comfortable with.
I would just
definitely
feel
I am
better
not
if
going
I
to
could
be
get
the one
scanned. That's
driving.
all. That's all.
That makes
Absolutely.
sense.
I don't
Absolutely.
blame anybody. I know some weird shit is going on over there. Happy you got the hell out of there. Next time, I am not parking in that cemetery. No offense, boss. Not gonna happen.
No, I don't ever want to go back there again.
But
Well, I don't want you to go back there again. As he like shoots.
no,
Sasha
that's like a safety workplace thing. Even though it was off hours, I didn't sign up for that shit. So I'm just giving you a heads up. So I'm gonna call Katie. I will buy you a new bag of peas, and I will call you after my scan, and I'll fill you in. Okay?
Okay, Richard, just take tonight off. Come back when you're feeling better. Take a couple of days off. Yes.
I'll see how I'm feeling, but I appreciate it. And he
Take the weekend.
he turns, he nods, he heads over to the counter, and he picks up the phone. You can tell he's calling Katie.
Just gonna lean over to Rolando, just be like, so your guy, how in depth is he as an employee?
He doesn't. He just thinks I'm eccentric. Like Philip.
Okay. Okay.
They know. They've accepted this. He's been with me for 7 years, so I mean,
This is going to end in tragedy.
Sasha, could you just not be French for 5 seconds?
No.
Okay. Rolando, maybe considering issues we had, maybe tell him to not mention the cemetery when he goes to the urgent care.
Oh, very good point.
Thank you.
Yes.
He hangs up.
Is she
yeah.
coming to get you?
Yeah, she said she's actually right around the corner. She was coming over to drop off some paperwork. But she said it's fine, and we don't have any appointments anyway. So tonight was just going to be organizing, filing stuff, cleaning up, setting up merchandise.
Rolando unfolds the the paper, and he says, so Richard, when you go to the doctor, just don't mention exactly what happened or where you were when where the accident took place, because apparently there was some vandals that did some bad things in the cemetery last night that made the local paper today. So maybe not draw any attention to the fact that we were there. Yeah?
So I can't put this under workman's comp. That's what you're telling me.
No. You can. You can say this. You were driving me to an appointment, right? Sometimes I make house calls. So you were driving me to an appointment. Something happened. We were in the vicinity of the cemetery, but we were not coming from the cemetery.
Look, I know you're into your stuff. I don't question that.
Mm-hmm.
If this starts cutting into my pocket, you're gonna owe me.
Richard, I've taken care of you these years.
Yeah,
I
but
wouldn't
I
fail
don't
you
know how
now.
serious this is. So, I just want your word. If this is serious, you're gonna owe me one. I'll keep quiet about it.
Yes.
But, again, if it starts to pile up, and they start asking for investigation stuff and things like that, you're gonna owe me.
Listen, this is a one-time event, isolated incident. We don't need to go back to the cemetery anytime soon, that I know of. And we can just forget about this.
Rolando,
For a
I've been
little while.
nothing but loyal to you.
Yes?
I might have a fracture. I might have a semi-concussion. Come on. Have I not bent over backwards for you?
You have, and I do not discount anything that you've done, everything that you've done for me over the past years, including accepting my oddities, are well appreciated. So, don't worry about coming back to work until you are feeling better. Tell the doctors to run every test that they need to make sure that you're okay, because I want you to come back okay. And just relax. Take some time off. Enjoy yourself.
Like I said then, I will keep hush-hush unless this thing turns into something bigger than it is. I was not an accomplice in this. So if it starts kicking up like that, no offense, I got a wife and kids.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So...
Yes.
Leans into Rolando. You might also want to call this paid time off as well.
I was just thinking the same thing.
There we go.
Thinking what?
Take a week off. Just think of it as it's a paid vacation, and it doesn't count towards the vacation that you had already saved up and you had already put in your time for. So it's a free time.
I did want to go down to New York. I hear they're opening a Legoland.
As long as your head is fine, of course.
Adam would probably love it there.
The children will love it.
Well, Legoland sounds sick. Just saying.
Everybody loves Legos, let's be real.
Alright, fine. You have a deal.
Except for when you step on them.
You have a deal.
And I will book your trip, and I will even give you a little bit of spending money.
Well, I appreciate that, but let me take care of this first. We'll talk about the details after, but I appreciate your concern.
If the doctors say that it's okay for you to travel, then by all means, take the time off.
Okay.
And do it soon before it gets too cold.
You hear a horn honk outside, and he turns. That's Katie, so I'll call, let you know what's going on, or if I don't get you, I'll call Philip. It was very nice to meet you two, and he returned to Sasha. Thank you very much.
I am very spry and built French tough.
And he heads out.
This is not a thing that's actually said here, Sasha, but you know.
It's fine.
We generally don't think of the French as tough. Just saying.
That is rude. You're quite adorable.
Right. Well, gentlemen, we have some business to take care of. Do we have a private office or room we can go talk in, please?
And Rolando, you can take like 20 minutes before you join. It'll be a good private time.
20 minutes. Give me a little bit of time. I will see to Philip and make sure that he is okay. It's still a bit of time before we open the shop. So as long as Katie is able to come back before then Philip will not feel obligated to stay. So just know that I cannot leave here until I make sure that somebody is going to attend to the shop.
You're good. I just need a place where I can check out my new laptop.
Oh yes. The password, the Wi-Fi password is on the Ouija board over there. And there's like on the wall there's like a Ouija board, and etched in there's like a little placard in the middle that has the current Wi-Fi password.
I love that so much. I love
Yeah,
it
just
so much.
pulls up the cell phone and just
Yeah, just Tell Philip he makes good coffee. It smells good. Alex has just been babying this coffee and taking fake sips the whole time.
Yeah. And he's watching you with like actual like interest. Like, how is she doing that and not expelling?
It's fine.
Sasha,
Sleight of hand.
you have a vibration that comes in on your phone.
Oh.
You check your
Have a
phone.
look at the vibration.
It's a text from Gabrielle. Urgent. I'm quick to college.
What?
I need to take off.
Okay. Are you gonna come back?
Are you going to be here?
The phone
Just go do what you
goes
need to
off
do.
again. And again. And again.
Yep.
And again. And you start
go,
getting
go.
rapid texts. And
Go, go,
then
go.
in
Incoming.
mid-wave, your phone starts to ring.
Yep, just picks up. Just okay.
And it's
And on the way
Gabrielle. Where in the fuck are you?
Out.
Yo, somebody is tagging your shit as you all over the fucking administrative building, and this is not your tag. What in the fuck is going on? Half of the building is covered, and you suddenly get 2 screenshots of the side of the main entrance of the college administrative building, Brig Cobra Kyle signature across the side of the fucking building. Like, somebody had to get fucking scaffolded. It's at least 10 to 12 feet tall. Had to take a couple hours. But it is not your work. It is a fucking hatchet job.
Yeah, I'm just like, this is terrible.
Well, no shit, it's fucking terrible. Where the fuck are you?
I am not even anywhere near there.
Where the fuck have you been all
It's the
night?
tourist district. Tourist district.
Why the fuck you in the
Shit has
tourist
happened.
district? What the fuck?
Bad
You told
times
me
at
you were
Red
gonna
Von
handle
High.
you told me you were gonna handle some fucking business. I hear all over the college somebody was fucking around up at the cemetery, and now I see this shit.
Yeah, how the fuck can I be in the cemetery and doing this?
That's why I'm fucking
Especially in
calling
this area.
you.
It's not me. In fact, I kind of want to go down there and fix that. This is bullshit.
Well, you can try, but there's fucking police tape all over the place. Good fucking luck. Whatever you're doing, it better be real fucking important, and you better get your ass here ASAP. We have to figure out how to fucking fix this.
You're not wrong. I'd rather not be on the phone.
Yeah,
I just put the phone down and just look at this Rolando and Alex. Just be like, darlings, I'm going out for a second. Is it a promissory note? Can I bring you up on that later? I
You
would like
can't
to sit and
afford
spin
me.
on it.
Now please go do what you gotta do.
Who said anything about cash exchange?
Just go. You tiny psycho. Just
Healy's,
go.
Healy's out of the room.
He's out of the room. I assume you're leaving the shop and you're parkouring your ass over to
Yeah,
the college.
going. Yep.
What are you two doing?
Well, Rolando had gone into the kitchen to see what Philip was going to do for the start of his evening, or he's probably winding down, if anything, at this point.
He is.
Before
He's
he
into he's into a routine that he's used to making breakfast when you wake up. So that's basically his morning because he spends his time with you. So to an extent, this is his morning. He does stay up a certain extent to run errands, go food shopping, pay bills, things you can only obviously do during the daytime, but any opportunity he gets, he sleeps because he wants to be up, because either he wants to help run the business or he wants to spend personal time with you. So
So Philip is, so he's just hanging around for the time being. Rolando is, well, we're going to have to take a meeting, myself and Alexis. That was the young lady that you gave the coffee to.
yeah, she seemed nice.
She's very nice. A little odd. But
You told her she could use the toiletries and stuff to freshen up, right?
I did. She is she's not a girly girl.
Okay.
I think she seems more self-sufficient. So I think she's doing well. And if she needs anything, she knows that she can ask. But I do need to. I have no appointments this evening, correct? So
You don't have any.
I'm going to spend a little time with her in the other room, discussing some future possibilities, some business possibilities. So we'll be in the other room.
That's fine.
If I
You do what you gotta
if
do.
I do get any calls, they will go to voicemail. If you need to reach me, then just please knock.
Okay.
And Katie is bringing Richard to the urgent care.
Yeah, she already
To get his-
texted me.
Oh,
Apparently Richard keeps going on and on about some vacation down south and he won't shut up. So Katie needs a sense of sensibility to keep her sane right now, but I told her that she would have an equal opportunity to take a vacation later on this year, same aspect, which yeah, that means that you and I are going to put in some overtime then.
yes.
So thanks for
Katie-
going over that
Katie
with
will-
me.
Katie will go. Katie will cover for us as much as she can. I won't overwhelm her either. But yes, we'll probably need to stay close to here.
I know Richard can be over dramatic. We'll figure it out. Let him just get checked out.
Yes, it's very important that he is well taken care of, and everybody. Are you feeling well? Are you're doing okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Making sure that you're taking care of yourself, because if I care about anybody the most, it is you.
I know
So,
that. You've always taken care of me.
Yes, he seemed to be very insistent that he be taken care of, and
I think I'd feel the
Perhaps
same
I
way in a
have
car
not,
accident, I guess. No?
well, I feel like I am lacking as a employer if he didn't just assume that I would make sure that he was well taken care of. Then it's not. Am I a good boss?
I haven't heard any complaints. I mean, even Richard, I don't know what you said in there to finally calm him down to send him out, but he wasn't really complaining. He's excited about a vacation, so if anything, you're his favorite person right now. But that also could be because he might have a mild concussion. I don't know. I think you're overreacting. I think you need to take a breath, handle your things with your friends. We'll figure it out once he comes back from Merchant King. You're fine. You're gonna be fine.
You are my rock. And he leans in and he gives him a kiss.
And he kisses back.
I'll be back.
Take your time. I'll be here all night.
Okay. And he beckons Alexis to. There's a room beyond There's a room beyond the main, like, ceremony room. That's basically his office, which is really just kind of like a plain little room with just a bookshelf, a desk, and 2 chairs. And it's lit by a candelabra, in the corner. So,
Beaming.
and if you look, there is no light switch in here either. It's like, yeah, that's not. It was probably a closet. And the desk is tiny. It's like literally like enough to like open maybe like 2 folders, and that's it.
That's fine. Yeah.
Have a seat.
For sake of things, we'll say that Alex had brought one of their like bags from their car that she has the laptop in and just some random amenities in it. So for the laptop from the cemetery,
Jack of all
she just puts
trades,
on
let's
the
just
desk.
call it.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, so, considering the news we got last night, if I had any goddamn sense, I would get in my car and I'd get the fuck out of here.
Yes.
But unfortunately, I'm kindred that doesn't have a lot of sense. So, do you want me to stay around?
I think we need to figure out what happened to Sue, right?
Okay.
We owe him that much.
Her, I suppose, but yes. I don't know. But
I understand, and believe me, if I had a heartbeat, it would be beating quite fast, because just the thought of what happened or may have happened to him would fill me with a lot of anxiety.
yeah.
Because it took a long time to build this.
Yeah.
And I can't have it fall apart. And not just the business. It's not about the money.
Mhm.
It's not about the reputation and the clientele. It's about Philip.
Yeah.
It's about Katie and
Yeah.
Richard.
No, I don't blame you on that. That's why I'm asking. If you want me around, I'll do what I can.
Well, I appreciate you staying around. And
Okay.
not for any other, well, for this reason now, but I was hoping that we would still have an opportunity to look into
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Well, look, I'm happy to help you try to figure out the stuff with your sire, but sadly we gotta table that slightly. Because, yeah, not only do these guys appear to have tactical training, considering we're kind of where we're sandwiched geographically, I'm a little concerned about that too.
between Boston and Salem.
Yeah. Because I
Well-
don't have enough info now, but either these guys are independents, like on their own doing this kind of work, or they got tipped off in our direction. And it's not like the tower doesn't have a history of using government officials to thwack out anarchs. So,
Yes.
I don't know where
it's-
we are with that.
It'd be very likely that's who they had do the work.
Mm.
But would we also assume that, well, I mean, you're not particularly on their radar, right? So the tower
As far as I know, no.
and the As far as I know, I am not either.
Oh wait, do you mean the feds or the tower? Because those are two different groups of people.
Sometimes they're one and the same, no?
Now, as far as I'm aware, outside of our issue from last night, I should not be on any government things. Now, the folks in Boston have some issues, but I figured if it was that bad, they would have come and got my ass by now, and they haven't, so...
Maybe they can't pinpoint you. They don't know where you are.
We'll see. We'll see. So, if you want me to stay to help maintain whatever you're doing here, fine. I'll do what I can.
I don't need you to stay here necessarily. In fact,
What?
it was wonderful having you this evening, but
I wasn't
perhaps-
planning on taking over your closet, Rolando. It's okay.
no offense. It's just that I think we need to make sure that all of us are giving each other space.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I
We meet
hadn't
up when we
planned
need
on
to.
staying here, but you guys were injured, so it's fine. It's fine.
No.
It's fine.
I appreciate your you staying and yeah, being another set of eyes and ears
Right.
for us.
Right.
But okay, so Sue,
You're good. If you want, I can take another whack at messing with this laptop while we wait on Sasha to come back from whatever dramatic crap he's doing.
and where did he go?
I have no idea.
You didn't
So-
tell, you didn't ask.
For argument's sake, this is the same scene as earlier. As far as I know, you never took off heightened senses. So,
That's true, I had.
if you want, you can make a quick roll to see if you overheard any of that conversation over the
You
phone.
know what? I do.
Why not?
Why not?
Who's the benevolent GM?
Look,
Sasha
I
also
am.
Who's
needs to
this
go to
fucking
another
guy?
room.
Look, Alexis is professionally nosy.
This
Yeah.
is true. That's why I'm
That's
allowing
what
it.
she does.
4 successes.
You heard college and a lot of screaming on the other end, but the clarity of college, markings, where the fuck have you been all night? It sounds like if you didn't know any better, like a scorned, pissed off lover. If that.
Cool. Yeah.
Where have you
Yeah.
been? What the fuck's going on? Da da da
Yeah.
da da da.
Alec,
College
Alexis
this,
responds
police
with-
tape this.
I don't know. Pause for a second. Either somebody has been taking retribution against wherever Sasha lives or wherever the fuck he does. I don't know. Just, it sounds like that he's got some messy drama stuff, and I'm not on the clock for that, so unless he tells me.
So
But I swear to God, if he's trying to have a girl on every corner, no.
but whatever he left for, he deemed more important than this. And he's like gesturing to the laptop.
That's why I'm assuming it has something to do with his haven, or I'm trying to give the man the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying really
You know what he
hard.
did?
The fact that I haven't shot this man yet should be a testament to my patience.
Do you see what he did? And he's like, now he's like pointing at the article, like,
He did what?
yeah, this is him.
The fuck?
I mean, we're trying to stay under the radar.
Yeah.
not draw more eyes to us. What's wrong with him?
Look, as far as we know, there weren't any cameras there, right? Outside of, the post-damage photography.
To your knowledge of the cemetery, frequently visiting there often, Orlando, it's old. Part of it is historical sightings, but they don't put cameras up over there. If anything, once in a blue moon, you might find a state trooper patrolling, possibly a park ranger around the historic areas. But if that, there's just a couple of caretakers on cemetery property.
The only thing that I'm really worried about is, our exit.
Yeah.
And if there were any homes or businesses with security cameras pointed outwards and they would see us fleeing.
Yeah.
So
it'll be okay. It'll be okay. You at least have some logical reason to have been there if for some reason your play gets pulled. Also, you could always just plead the fifth. Not engage. It's fine.
And Richard gets hurt. He's going to get seen by the doctor. Hopefully he doesn't say anything. It's a lot of loose ends. Like, somebody can pull us in.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason why I don't have a haven or any kind of I don't know what to call it. Like, I was informed about ghouling. I don't know how the hell you all are set up.
No, it's not that.
I figured, yeah. Considering your concern, I figured he wasn't. So
I wish. Sometimes I wish I could tell him.
Considered he talked back.
That's your business, man. These are your folks. All right.
It's complicated.
Yeah. It's all complicated.
Yes.
We'll get through what we can. Do you want to wait for Sasha to go to this meeting place, and you want me to go through the computer, and you handle your business and go hang out with Philip?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to do that, or you just want to go now and go deal with this?
Philip, he will leave us to what we need to do for the evening, if need be. He will mind the shop. If there is something that you think we need to do. Now, didn't we get an invitation?
We did. I was just gonna take another crack at trying to see if I could get anything else off of this piece of gear, but if not, it's fine.
Is there a risk in doing so?
There's a risk if I don't, and there's a risk if I do. So, like,
Make me a roll, Alexis.
oh, what kind of roll? What do you want?
You heard that, and it kind of sticks in your head. Is there an actual risk? So let's do something involving intelligence and technology.
All right.
And obviously add your jack of all trades stuff.
I got that. So it's 2 successes.
I mean, it's technology. Anything that's powered and turned on, it connects somewhere.
Right.
So,
Right. So. Look. As far as I know, we're already fucked. I'm just going to proceed with the fact that we're already fucked at this point. If you'd rather me not screw with this in your shop, I will respect that.
All right. So, a question for the storyteller would be: can I roll? I'd like to roll a technology and intelligence to know whether or not, like, if she's trying to utilize the laptop and connect outwards, can they pinpoint it to my IP address? Like, because I'm giving Wi-Fi. or does that absolve me of, like, they can't track me to it?
You basically want to know if she boots up here based off of your Wi-Fi password and IP. If anything is traced, will it specifically come here?
Yeah.
You can roll it up.
Okay.
I mean, Sue also did say that we were certainly burned.
Yeah, I don't want to make it worse for me.
No, that's fair.
That's why Alexis is asking. It's like, we could do this.
I'm going to let you make
rolling
2
up?
rolls. I'm going to let you make this roll, and I'm also going to let you make a composure and awareness roll. And I'll tell you why after.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna roll the intelligence and technology roll first.
Yep.
God damn, I'm so good tonight. 3 10s. 3 10s and one was on the blood. Just saying.
That's a bestial success.
Yeah.
So,
Great. Oh my god.
you know
That's
for a
how I
fact-
destroyed.
You know for a fact there is always a chance. However, you know that from your history with Alexis, she is familiar with technology to a certain extent because of her occupation. So there is a chance that she knows something, like hiding it. You don't know specifics. You're not an IT tech, but in her line of work, she might know what she's talking about. Second roll, composure and awareness.
Composure and awareness. Two 6s are still successes, right?
Yep. 6 and higher.
So 3 success. So 3. Yep. So 3 successes on that one.
You try to remember the conversation that boy named Sue had over the message. There is a point of it that stands out to you, and it says, at least partially compromised. You're pretty sure.
At least.
You're pretty sure by their definition, some info got out. Possibly not everything, but something got out.
So, how exactly are you gonna make sure that we can't be traced back to where you are trying to access?
I wasn't gonna connect to the internet.
Oh,
I just wanted to turn it on and look through whatever's on this just to see if there's any administrator information, just anything. Just scrub through it and see what I could find. I'm not gonna connect to the internet. I'm not that stupid.
no, no. I'm not judging. I know you know what you're doing.
I'm usually better at,
This is and he's just gonna look at the at the laptop. Is it like, I think we described it was like a newish model but not super new?
Yeah.
It's
It was
not
a little
like
banged
it's
up,
not like
but
it's not like one of those older guys where like you can like actually pop out like the
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 Wi-Fi card.
you can pull out the you can pull out the
CD-ROM.
network card,
And,
like
yeah.
yeah, like
No, it's under 5 years old.
okay. So it's
Fairly
okay,
recent.
yeah.
Does it have a Wi-Fi button though?
No, it has a port that you could put a Wi-Fi USB plug into.
Cool. All right. Well, how about this? Since it's causing so much consternation, I'll shelve it for now.
No. I
I'll
think
shelve
I
it
have
for
a
now.
solution.
It's fine.
I have a solution.
Rolando,
And he
we technically have forever.
And he reaches over and he hits the power switch on the router, And he just shuts down the Wi-Fi currently. Like,
No! What if Philip was watching
In before,
something?
but before Philip's like, what the heck happened to Netflix?
Oh, no, Rolando.
You hear Philip from the kitchen. And you restart the router. My Fitbit is screwing up on me again.
I'm gonna reboot it. It's
Hold it.
we're having a
Okay,
bit of a problem
okay.
here. Just give it a few minutes.
Okay.
It'll restart where it left off. Just don't worry about it.
I like to maintain my pulse. As you hear slippers sliding across kitchen, heading downstairs.
Rolando, that man is precious. How about we just restart the router? I'll deal with the goddamn laptop later. You go be with your person. Go.
Okay, so then what are we doing?
I'm gonna give Sasha an hour before I try to contact them.
Okay, so you can contact him directly because I don't usually. We just run into each other usually. So
The amount of times I have thrown my number at this woman.
Yeah. Just Alex, he's like, you can contact her. And I was just look stressed, like, yeah. I can get a hold of this man. It's kind of part of our.
Your dynamic is usually he tries to get a hold of you, right? I get it.
Yeah, look, sometimes I get hired by people to find him because he fucks around too much.
No, like he did last night.
Yeah, in those degrees, yes. And I don't think he's a bad person, so we kind of have this like catch-release thing. So I get him, I let him go, I get paid for the job, I done the thing, I did the blue scary Gangrel, whatever nonsense people want.
And he. So. Never mind.
What?
No, it's fine. I just. So you get him, you get paid for the job, and yet he's still out there doing his thing.
Yeah, most of the time people that he messes with are high-class folks, and I just tell them I beat the shit out of them and then I get paid. It's fine.
Well, he could take a beating.
I mean, I hit him with a car once.
Oh.
He's still salty about that. Please don't bring it up. I'm not proud of doing it, but you know, he's fine.
Apparently. He is a
What?
sturdy little Frenchman.
Just don't tell him that. Don't tell him that. He's gonna get ideas and think it's cool.
Believe me, I don't think there's anything else I can do to inflate that ego.
Right. I'm just gonna defrag in your office and prep for the fact that we're probably gonna get more bad news tonight. Go be with your person.
Is there anything that I should or shouldn't do from your perspective? I mean, it's time to open.
Do things like normal. If
Okay.
yeah, if our new contact person was able to get us supposedly in contact on the DL, if we start breaking routines, that's gonna tip them off that we're onto shit. So just
Act normally.
act normal.
Okay. Okay, you can
I
stay
don't know
here
why I
as long
keep
as
trying to
you-
drink this coffee. I can't have it.
How exactly are you doing that anyway? I just wanted to. It's curious. Absolutely.
Pretending to drink coffee?
Oh, you weren't actually ingesting
Yeah,
it?
she like holds the mug. It's like it hasn't gone down at all.
You're not
Oh.
drinking and spitting and drinking, spitting and drinking.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, just like it just.
I love the
goes up to
taste,
my
but
mouth.
bleh. I love the taste, but bleh.
It smells good. I like coffee. I used to drink a fuckload of coffee. I can't have it anymore, but it still smells nice.
What kind of
It doesn't-
coffee does Rolando and Philip prefer? Just so Alexis can get a sense.
It's a full-bodied Colombian roast.
Nice. Yeah, it's like what? Have you never like pretended to drink things around people?
I tend to stay here a lot.
Yeah.
We don't go out much.
No, I've had a lot of people buy me drinks at inopportune times. I'm used to faking drinking. It's okay. I need to put this down. Oh my god.
It's too tempting to really try to do it, and then I have seen what it does when you do.
Mm-hmm.
It's not pretty.
No.
And but I have heard that some can.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Yeah. Lucky bastards.
I thought perhaps you were one of those.
I am probably one of the least lucky kindred in the county, so I appreciate the offer and well wishes, but no, not at all.
Okay. So, stay here as long as you need.
Yeah.
You want me to close the door? I can.
I'm not gonna lock your office into your office.
It's fine. It's whatever you need to do. Okay, just don't. I'm gonna act normal.
Yeah, just be normal. Start your store. Have a good evening. We'll touch back whenever Shasta decides to show up. It's fine.
Yes, if he contacts you, then you know where to find him.
Yeah.
Okay. And he turns on his heel and he walks right out, leaving the door open.
Fair enough.
Love that spin. So, scene fades away from the shop. You travel across the town a little bit. The North Shore Community College, where there are night courses that go on till about 10 p.m. and then, depending on time of the week or a weekend, sporting events, rallies outside, art shows, things like that. So it stays busy up until a certain hour.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 9:30, 10 o'clock by the time you get to the college. Is there a normal meetup spot that you and Gabrielle would hook up at?
Yeah, usually on one of the roofs, one of the more or less traveled buildings.
Let's roll a die. I haven't gotten to do that often.
Yeah, go do that.
On top of phys ed education building, where there's a very large central window. You can look down inside of it. The lights are dim, but you can see basketball court on top. It is tall enough that there's actually a raised track that's caged in. It's a 5-star training facility. And on top of the roof, smoking a cigarette, hanging off the side, she is.
Just land on the roof and just, hello, Squirt, how are you doing?
It's about fucking time. And as you approach, just clearly looking at the scene down below at this point, there's several spotlights all over the side of the building. Channel 14 News, police tape, and your symbol. Would you please describe your tag, your personal tag?
Yes. Give me like 2 seconds so I can pull it up and read it verbatim. Because I know I've messaged you. Because I don't want to get that wrong.
It's all good.
We went over that for a while.
What does it look like?
That's what we're about to hear.
Is it it's a crude drawing of a grave, like a gravestone with a circle around it with a with a line across diagonally.
So
You are not.
his tagging moniker is called Cobra Kyle
Yeah.
instead of
Okay.
Cobra Kai.
Oh yeah, and it's spelled Kiel, I believe. I'm looking for. I think that's how I spelled it.
I believe so.
Yep, with a dash between.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right. It's yeah, I've got the symbol is two thin, stretched out twin helixes. The rightmost pink, the leftmost blue, lined with gold. Through the center, there's a line of gold through the center. Simple symbol.
And
Nice.
something so simple, on a
That's so
15.5 foot stretched canvas of concrete that's probably been standing there close to 100 years.
This is bullshit.
You're telling me.
I'd be fine if I did that, but I did not. How would I even achieve that?
I've seen you do worse.
Yes, but I was very busy. Very busy.
Were you
last night.
busy? How fucking busy were you last night? What happened?
Some business with the stuff that we have been talking about, except for it got very terrible, very scary, and I worried I would not be here the next night as me.
You want to be a little more specific, and she reaches into her hoodie, pulls out a rolled up newspaper, just fucking chucks it at you. You can feel the disdain in her toss, like a student who's highly disappointed in her teacher.
This is a newspaper.
You can fucking
Go
read.
on. Not well.
Why don't you open it to the second page?
Yes.
And you clearly see on the second page the story about the semi-vandalism and possible suspects in facing Pine Grove Cemetery.
Mm-hmm. Shall
Property
I assume
damage
there's a
and all that.
description? Yeah. Potentially Sasha in that?
No.
Yes, I may have been there.
You want to come clean with me? It's me. Like,
We've been talking about the world behind the world, correct?
yeah, and I've given you fucking leeway, but at this point, like, it's at a point.
That is fair.
You know what I mean?
I also do not know everything that is out there. One of my friends thought it, well, this is a twofold problem. One, someone left some information there that I needed to continue existing. The other friend forgot to mention there are things there that will make me not be me anymore. And one of them had a slip of the tongue and said, "Run."
Make you not be
I
you
just
anymore.
ran.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Ghosts. Those things are real.
Fucking ghosts.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yes.
And she
So-
stands up and starts to walk along the edge of the building. I think I fucking heard enough. I don't know what kind of games you're playing, but you're trying to tell me fucking ghost stories, and then I see this in the paper. Fucking ghosts.
Why would I do either of these things? One, that dumb, terrible kindergarten level art project over there. I can only have done one of them.
I'll tell you right now, you would have done that on the side of the building after I saw that asshole treat you like a piece of shit and get some frustration out of you.
Or more likely, since that is my artistic rival, one that does very infantile, childish, no imagination art. He has the money to hire men with scaffolding.
Why does he care about you? What's
I have
the big
pissed in
deal
his
about you?
Wheaties. I have pissed in his Wheaties. He is pissed in mine.
You get chased around by cops every fucking weekend here. Like, okay. I don't try to make sense of your past drama. I don't ask you who you previously fucked around with. I am going to ask you this, though, because I'm coming to an epiphany in my career here in college. And you told me if I followed you that it was going to lead to something momentous, and I've been sacrificing hours. I could have been focusing on other classes, and I've even been pushing other people to follow you. Like, if you look down and she points, and there's actually Amos and two other individuals hanging out on there waiting. And Amos actually looks up and sees her pointing, and he starts, he's fucking waving. He's like, oh, hey, fucking. And he's fucking around with the other two, like, pointing at vandalism, and they're fucking around in the courtyard, like, jumping over, like, shrubbery sites and things like that. You're starting to build something here. You're starting to build a movement. And this fucking pops up on Channel 14. Like, I thought we really had something going here.
Yes, and sometimes you make the world that I am hoping to bring you into. It is large and small all at the same time, and it is often quite petty.
Why do I want to be a part of it then? I just want to be a fucking artist. I want to make a name for myself.
It will not be hard in this world.
Well, if I have to worry about people having to pay other people to fuck up my shit, like, that sounds more like Soprano shit. I'm not looking to get whacked. And she fucking, like, starts staring over her shoulders and shit. Is it turning into that kind of situation?
No. This.
Are you in the mafia?
Yes.
Why are you
Wrong
fucking
continent,
laughing? And
darling.
she goes to fucking take a swing at you. I'm fucking serious
He's not even gonna dodge it. He's just gonna let her.
You're telling me that people are paying other people to fuck up your shit. Like, that sounds like some fucking,
This is small fries to them. It's true.
Small
Could
fries
get
to
much
them.
worse.
What the fuck are you involved in?
Again, the people that don't like me, this is just a Tuesday.
Tell me what's going on, or I'm done.
You want all of it right now? Now is the time?
Do you see what the fuck's going on? I don't see anybody else you can trust here.
You're not wrong, and I'm not disagreeing. I'm just, if you want all of it.
Like, who do you think is going to be cleaning this up?
I would assume they would hire a company.
No, I'm not talking about that, asshole. Your fucking image.
Oh yeah, no, I was.
You
going
can't
to talk to them.
fucking let this shit stand.
Oh yeah, no, it's not wrong. No, that is
what
terrible.
The fuck?
That is. If you want it, we can sit down, but you do not need to be on the edge of the building. And also, this is the point of no return.
I'm not fucking jumping off the building, and she jumps off the ledge on the interior. just fucking around up here. Just tell me what's going on. Like, this is turning into some serious shit right now.
Yes. Okay. Well, if you want it, then you got it. I'm hoping to start a movement, seeing as there is. And I'm gonna need you to promise not to just run off and go tell everyone the crazy things, especially since you said you're not comfortable with the ghost stories part.
I've been with you for 2.5 years. I pulled you out of ditches. You got hit by a car once, you told me, by a crazy woman. And I basically nursed you back to health. Like, I've stuck with you through all of that. I found you shoes. Fucking random shoes, because you came home one time and you didn't have any fucking shoes on. I climbed up the fucking telephone pole on the edge of the campus and I got you fucking shoes. Like,
you took away their drug symbol. That is how they say that they have drugs there.
Obviously, I'm here. I'm in this. I'm infested in this. You've been crashing at my spot. Like, come on.
I'm
really
just
have to question
checking. You already reacted differently. I'm not kidding. Those
yeah,
are
because
real
it's on
ghosts.
fucking TV. You blame me?
Yeah. No, that's fair. I'm just letting you know. Those ghosts, totally not even clearly. Not the worst. Do you know what are in your forest? I can tell you the whole thing, or I can give you a little bit now.
So,
which one you want?
Are you serious about fucking ghosts?
Yes.
Okay. What do the ghosts have to do with smashing up a cemetery and piss on the fucking wall? What could fucking tie that together?
That is an age-old enemy that's gotten petty and decided to piss in my wheaties, as I said.
How old are you anyway?
That's where it comes to. I'm quite old, darling. I'm very old.
How old?
I looked like this in the 70s.
How old are you?
I'm about 80 years old.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. It's what happens when you get...
Did you go over to the fucking Kuma Cum Laude house and smoke some of that shit?
No, I'm not. Again, this is why I say.
How are you fucking 80?
A little bit.
I thought you were actually being serious with me. How are you fucking 80 years old?
Have you ever seen me?
That doesn't make any sense.
Have you ever felt my body temperature?
You hate being touched.
Yes, but you've done it before, correct?
I have.
How cold was I?
I mean, some people can be cold, you know. I didn't.
Yeah, and those times
I didn't really think about it.
Health, did you ever? Yeah, and those times where you were nursing me back to health, did you ever check my pulse?
Well, I'm not a doctor, and you didn't come in like completely killed, but at the same time, I thought you were just like fucking homeless. I didn't.
No, I'm just. You know the reason why you'd be worried about the ghosts trying to take you over?
Wait a minute, wait.
Thing that stops
you said that you don't have a pulse?
Nope.
How do you not have a fucking pulse? And she goes to grab your wrist.
He just offers.
And pulls back the glove a little bit. And holds it.
Yep.
And holds it. Why don't you have a fucking pulse?
Because I'm alive and I'm not dead at the same time.
And she lets it go and starts taking a couple steps away. Why don't you have a fucking pulse?
Leans into her and just goes, because I am not alive and not dead. The reason why ghosts aren't really a problem for you is you have something keeping them out. I don't have that.
She needs to make a roll.
Yep.
No.
Willpower.
Yeah, no shit. Oh my god.
Reaches into her hoodie, pulls out a pack of cigarettes, turns around, looks off the side of the building. Okay, keep going, and she's fucking pounding on her pack of cigarettes right now.
Yeah, no. I am what you would consider a vampire.
And you feel it going faster. You're a what? What?
Yeah.
And she fucking pulls it out, and you see it fucking fibbling between her lips.
You remember that? You remember that coexistence
No,
thing that I'm going for the movie?
No. You didn't say this. No, you didn't say this shit. You didn't fucking tell me this.
Rebirth?
No.
Do you remember?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck
No,
up.
that's fine. Go on or shut the fuck up. Which one?
Shut the fuck up for a minute.
Okay, fine. You need
And
to
she
process
keeps
that.
fucking checking her pockets, trying to find her fucking Zippo. Shut the
Oh
fuck
no,
up.
he'll just pull out one.
Shut the fuck up.
He'll just reach in and just hand her a lighter from the fanny pack.
Fucking stop. She fucking rips it out and throws it off the side of the building. You can hear in her tone, like, how the breath that's coming out, it's coming out between, like, wriggling lips and her chest cavity, even though it's deep breaths, it's more fearful. Give me a wits and insight.
Oh, inside. I'm real good at that. Oh yeah, so good. 3
You got wits.
out of 4.
Last time you remotely saw her close like this is when she was telling you about her parents getting divorced. It was in the first couple of months that you started crashing out her spot. She got very emotional, very drunk. Told you everything, literally hours of everything. This is like a multitude on that, and right now she's just staring off.
He's gonna give her time before he does anything. He's not just gonna bombard her. He's gonna wait.
Are you doing anything in the meantime?
Just observing and waiting. He's mainly here for her. He doesn't care about any of the other stuff. This is all petty.
And then it feels like at least 10 minutes. It's not 10 minutes. But the silence goes from fearful to awkward. And then you see her left hand go into the front of her hoodie, and her right hand just slowly reach out behind her towards you.
Okay. He just takes her hand.
And she's squeezing your hand very tightly and pulls it back to her side.
He just looks at her and goes, "Look, I am hoping to, with the community we are building, hopefully try and find a way for our races to coexist, because we've been here a long time. A very long time. And the problem is, the idiots that have been around far longer than I believe they can keep playing their shadow game, and they will never be found out by your kind. And it'll be fine, and everything will go on as it has gone on for centuries. But the problem is, you have a Patriot Act. You have a CIA. You have peoples that have technology now where we can be looked at immediately and figured out. If we do not figure out a way to coexist, one of us is going to die. And I do not believe my kind is going to have... Oh, what is that? What was that American tribe that came out a decade ago? Daybreakers? The one where they turned the humans into cattle? I don't think that's going to happen. And that is best case scenario for those old fucks.
So
That's what they hope.
you're
is going
talking
happen.
to her from over here. She's still staring out over the building, holding your hand
Yeah.
as you're saying all this. And you say
Mhm.
Daybreakers. And she's
Yeah.
like,
Exactly.
You-
That would be their best case
you
scenario.
had me
if you
serious
figured it.
until you had to fucking pull your shit again. You know,
No, I am trying to use the best analogy. That is what I would assume.
I'm trying to
if
take you
guys figured it
seriously.
out.
I'm really fucking trying.
I am, and I am being as serious as possible. That is what the elders would love for to happen, but it's not going to. We are either going to learn to coexist, or we're going to go extinct, or there's going to be small pockets of us still alive.
So,
Which- I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen.
can I ask you something?
Shoot.
When you leave here, how do you turn into a bat?
That is a little phobic. Some of us can do that. That's not all of us.
So there's
Do you
different
ever wonder
types of
how
you?
I make some jumps? Yes, there is. Yes, it's kind of a race, kind of ish.
And then she turns and actually looks at you. You're not making any of this up, are you?
Why would I? You asked me to be honest. If you
I
want
did.
if you want another honesty that I'm gonna give you to just help you probably try and trust me a little, I'm looking at you as an equal in a way that I am hoping will build something positive for the future for both of our species. If I didn't respect you and I wanted something out of you, our kind has an easy way to make you servile and do whatever the heck we want. I could just give you some of my blood and not fully do the turning thing, and you just do whatever I said.
Ew. You can do what?
Yeah, I could just give you some of my blood, and it doesn't
Would
even
you
need to
fucking
be that
stop?
much.
And she just turns and hugs you. Like,
He hugs
just
the back, and he's like,
wraps
and
her
he just
arms
leans into
around
her and goes,
your midsection tightly and goes, we're really going to talk about this later. We really need to get this fixed, but don't ever start with that scientific fucking talk. You just sound weird.
I wanted to give you the out, potentially. Because again, this is big, technically. Now, don't... When we start the movement, yes, we can find a way to talk to the others about this. I would not share this, or again, you know that mafia thing you're worried about?
Well, I'm not worried about that anymore. I'm worried about people thinking I'm fucking crazy. Thank you.
Oh, no. There are individuals that'll just... So...
I can't tell
we'll
anybody
talk.
this.
Exactly! No, yes, exactly. Don't do that, yeah.
No, exactly. I can't tell anybody this. I'll go to the fucking cuckoo house.
If you're
Obviously,
lucky.
I'm not going to fucking say anything.
Just making sure. But you wanted full honesty.
I did want full honesty, and I wasn't expecting you to be a corpse. Alright, I was expecting you to say, like, you had, like, a fucking checkered past, or, you know, you did something across the country, or, you know, some stupid shit like that. I wasn't expecting you to be fucking dead. Okay? The fuck?
Again, I'm hoping this movement we start will be
Are you hiding anything
one of
else?
honest perspective.
Is there anything else that I need to fucking know that's gonna put me in danger besides you trying to fucking, you know, suck my blood? Yeah, fucking.
Okay, one, the dude who did that is probably another person like me, another kindred. He's a dick. That's not really too much.
He's a
I'm pretty
dick,
sure it's
but you
mommy.
own a hoodie that has him on it.
That's a good one.
Am I wrong?
I would also. You're not wrong. I would 100% be on the lookout. We had a bit of an issue in our community lately with me and my friends, and some of my information might have been burned. So.
How? Okay, so you're dead. We got that.
Yeah.
You say community. How many of there are you in town?
I cannot confirm if there are more than the ones I know, but I am only aware of, well, as per before last night, it was just me and 3 others. It is now me and 2 others, to the best of my knowledge.
So there's other vampires in town. That's what you're telling me.
Also, you should probably use the word kindred. Just saying.
Well, I'm not using anything around anybody else but you, and right now I'm gonna call them fucking vampires because you just compared yourself to Count fucking Dracula. So, yeah.
No, that is.
Give me some
that is
time
a
to fucking,
Lasombra,
you know.
And they have a stick up
Oh.
their ass. They are edge
Oh, what?
lords. La Sombra, they are edge lords. They're the shadow ones. They are dark. They are brooding.
So what the fuck are you?
I'm a Seti. We go by ministry now.
But you're dark under your hood. You're semi-broody. You try. You're not really. You're semi-broody.
Yeah, but with bright. I'm very cheery. I'm a little guy.
A ministry.
I'm a little guy.
So
Yeah, that is how they have rebranded.
You're a
themselves.
minister.
Because no.
I take it.
Again, there's a
Church?
reason why I go by Seti. They do. That's how
this
they
is
got me.
really fucking confusing. Let's again. Let's hold off on all this fucking talk. Let's focus on what is going on over there. Okay. Let's agree to table this. We'll handle that.
Hey, I'm fine with that. We
Okay.
should take care of this. I say deal with the fans first, and then I'm probably going to have to go speak to Officer Fife.
Your best friend.
Yes. Hopefully, at least letting them know that I have an alibi, and also better craftsmanship than that, and no ability to get a crane will hopefully get him to look into this character assassination. Or he'll take me in and we'll figure out where that goes.
Well, I'm hoping that it doesn't have to get to that point.
I would hope so as well.
All right. Well. And the scene is going to pull off that roof where you two continue talking and pointing at the section of the building where it's painted. And our picture now is going to drift from the rooftop actually down to that specific area, but not on the faced wall. The image drifts to a police car, and we zoom in inside the actual window of the car to the scanner. Calling all attendants. Be on the lookout for male, 27 years old, white, full build, white tank top, bloody jeans, fleeing the scene, 5150 from 127 Meadowlark Lane. And that's where we're going to end tonight's story. So, for our cast, I'm going to allow them to tell you all the things that they do, because they do fantastic things, not only here, not only on this channel, not only on other shows, out in the community, out in TTRPG family land, out in family. So please help yourselves. Let's start with Lou. Lou, what are things you do?
Hey guys, I am Lou, and I played Rolando this evening, the one that didn't break the Masquerade. And
Fuck the Masquerade.
and
Oh my god.
and you can find me not breaking the Masquerade in other games, in particular a 5e D&D game for Elderworm Studios that we put out on Twitch at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, where I play a cannibal, basically, just a cannibal. So
Definitely not
that's where
Masquerade
you can
person.
follow. That's where you can see me on Monday nights. But if you want to follow me on the socials, you can follow me at Lou Martinez on Twitter, or at Mescal_Martinez on Instagram.
Oh. Hi, I am Sarah. I go by all the pronouns. I don't care. Do what you want. I am one of the writers and hosts for Blank Buddies podcast. We talk V5 specifically, but also horror, tabletop, game stuff, and just, carrying lore over from the old world into the new, and how to do things in ways that, are full of consent and fun and spooky. I also do cosplay and art things on social medias at Cypress_Sumka on the Twitter and TikTok. One of those terrible people. And I also play in the other game on this channel, so if you want to see me do other things.
So does this individual over here.
So does Lou. Which
Yes.
No, he's never broken the Masquerade. Never.
Lou is a sweet baby in that other game. Y'all need to stop being mean.
Sweet baby. We'll get to that at another time.
That's a game of another name. So
That is the
you know.
game of another name.
And what is that
Hashtag-
game?
I'm gonna fucking
What
write
is that
that down
game,
right
James?
now.
What is that game,
game?
James? You
What is
tell
the
us.
game?
Yeah,
Game
that
of another
game is
name.
Blood and Jazz, which, by the way, I am James the Lorebot. I also go by any of the pronouns, as I am non-binary as fuck. I'm a non-binary transhumanist.
AF.
Yep. I can be found at Shaggy Fury on Twitter, most of the places. I am also a lovely host at Blank Bodies. You may look down there. Oh, wait, nope. There today.
There we go.
And it's in the corner. That is our lovely podcast, which, as Sarah has expressed, we do vampire stuff. I am one of the lore assistants.
That is why a lot of times I have to make sure and be like, my character does not know the things that I know. My character does not have a POV to know all the things. But you can find me here on Shadows over Salem, and also Blood and Jazz as Maxine, precious baby who has never done anything wrong. If the party
Precious
can confirm.
baby. I'll let Chase handle that one. Hi, everybody.
He is baby.
So, with all that being said, thank you very much for watching. We will see you next time. Adios, guys.